As Russia's military continues to strike Ukrainian cities, national security officials are keeping eyes on a different battlefield. Senior U.S. law enforcement and Homeland Security officials have told ABC News that there is growing concern that Russia could launch further cyber attacks against the West, potentially targeting electrical grids, banking systems, and mobile networks. That's why we want to bring in Ole Derivianko, a Ukrainian cybersecurity expert and co-founder of the leading Ukrainian cybersecurity company, Information Systems Security Partners. Let's talk to Ole about more. Ole, this is nothing new to you. You were talking about the threat of cyber attacks back in 2017 when Russian hackers took control of Ukraine's power grid. You were a canary in the coal mine then. Did anyone listen to you? Because there is a history here.
Kira, thanks a lot. It's a great question. And with cyber attacks, everyone gets kind of very agitated when cyber attack happens, when it culminates. But then the wave, comes down, and then people start thinking, oh, maybe it was the last one, And if people don't see the cyber attacks up above, kind of in the media for a while, they think that probably things came down. But cyber warfare is going on for years now, and there's no sign that's going to end. So for us, it's basically nothing new what's going on in terms of cyber. So and frankly, the level of cyber attacks at this particular moment in Ukraine, I mean, it's quite high, but it's typical. It was always like this.
So then let me ask you, what can you tell us about any initiatives being used right now to interrupt Russia's internal and/or military command and control communications?
Well, I mean, I cannot comment too much on military cyber efforts because basically the war is going on, and obviously I can't comment on this anything. But I can tell you that apart from what's going on in terms of professional cyber warfare, there's also there's a huge movement among the professionals in both IT and cyber in Ukraine who join different teams and different units, and they are not only helping companies and helping the military forces to do their job, to protect assets and keep protecting assets from both cyber attacks and other threats. But they also think about different perspectives. The cyber kind of units, cyber forces are thinking a little bit further ahead, and they're thinking about what we're going to do when we will win, and we will need to chase all the criminals, all the war criminals that conduct those crimes today, and that's why Ukraine already has all database of all the participants in this war here. So we're going to work further on that, and I think that everyone will have to be punished for what they did here.
Well, look, you understand and hacking, and there has been reports of progress to hack and shut down Russian comms so that this propaganda war can get crushed and the truth can get out to the Russian people on what is really happening. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that working at this point?
Yeah, there's a lot of efforts to convene the truth and to send the message and to actually provide the accurate information of what's going on. And by the way, it relates not only to Russia, it also relates to Belarus, because obviously Belarus is also, at least at the level of government of Belarus, is helping Russia in this war. So actually participates in this war. So that's why we need also but look, you had in your program now very important pictures of what's going on now in even in Russia, let alone what's going on everywhere else in terms of how people rising up and how people actually kind of trying to finally realize what's going on. And of course, the majority of people in Russia are still, I believe, in the denial stage.
But the government of Ukraine is asking for help now from volunteers from the country's hacker underground. The message is put out there. What's the bigger threat here, you think? Troops on the ground or misinformation and cyber attacks?
No, of course, troops on the ground are a larger threat, of course, because it threatens directly the lives of people and I mean, like not the military people, but everyone. So, but the informational component of this war is extremely important from various perspectives. From the perspective of keeping up the motivation and the mood of Ukrainians to fight, and also from the perspective of finally letting those folks in Russia and Belarus to realize what's going on and to stand up and overthrow their governments.
And of course, the other headline today, Elon Musk providing Starlink access to Ukraine. It's having an impact on operations to help avoid those Russian cyber attacks. We're going to follow those efforts as well. Ole Derivianko, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.